Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny Williamson here, your host of Magic Today, the Magic News from magiciansandmagic.com. Welcome to you all. It's great to see you all again, and let's get going. We have a stellar amount of news to get through. First up, I thought I'd bring you this is a Brazilian magician, Alain Simonov, and let's just see. I'm going to start here.
With your feet in the air and your head on the ground. Try this trick and spin it, yeah. Your head collapse, but there's nothing in it, and you'll ask.
You can see the creativity just in the production of those multiplying papers. So I'm putting the links as usual below so you can watch the whole thing there. It's on AGT 2025. Then something that's quite fascinating that I suspect we will see more of, Magicland by Cosentino. Xentrix Studios and magician Cosentino team up for Magicland animated series. Synopsis: Magicland follows the captivating journey of Cosentino, a magician, and his best friend Loki, a magical lock, as they battle evil in the enchanting world of Magicland. Traveling across the land, righting wrongs, the duo confronts the sinister king of Silver City, a tyrant whose loyal soldiers, Hollow, Flex, Matchman, and the Puzzler, enforce his outrageous and hilarious orders. But this is just interesting in that he has now teamed up with an animation company. Anybody else looking to do that? Read the article. Then we have from Caracol TV, Jose Simhon is a Colombian magician who's performed internationally. He shares some of his magic tricks. So this is just what's going on in Colombian TV. Let's just have a watch.
I'm going to give you an example. First, 1, 2, and 3. You turn it over. Done. And I turn it over. It turns over on top of you. Yes, sometimes I fail, but it's not serious. It won't
happen today. Well,
yes, it can happen. 1, 1, 2.
Oh no, I'm scared.
3, 3, 3. The water disappears.
Anyway, you get an idea, and it's quite funny seeing her reaction. So it's nice having our first Colombian magician on the Magic News. And if you recall, in the last news, I had a bit of a giggle because of the woman that escaped from the police in their patrol SUV, near the Magic Castle. We were talking about having to get a jacket and a tie and having a laugh. Well, it's even better than that. She was handcuffed.
Met her last week, ended up doing all of this. And let me show you what all of this is. Take a look at that man's Porsche SUV. The woman, he says, went, in his words, crazy on him.
Anyway, she hasn't been found. She was handcuffed, got into the trooper car, rode away near the Magic Castle. So if you've seen her, once again, please let the LAPD know. Now, we spoke about Ventfest being on this weekend, last news, and here is just it's a little kickoff. Darren, Carr, and Todd Oliver. Let's just have a look.
Guess what am I thinking? Ventfest is coming this weekend to Spencer, Indiana, and two of the incredible acts who will be on stage are sitting on our couch right now. We say welcome to Todd and Darren. So good to see both of you.
Hi, Julie.
Thank you for being here. For those watching at home, I know they've probably seen both of you because you both make the rounds when it comes to ventriloquism. You're two big stars in this world. How long have you been doing this?
50 years.
50 years. Yes, and you, sir?
Just on 30.
Wow. Well, you have special friends that you've brought along, and if you don't mind, I kind of want to start with the most handsome one on the couch. To be honest, nothing. Hey, listen, I'm sorry. He's got 4 legs, so we have to start with Irving. And for those watching at home, Irving is a real dog.
You want to say hello? No, I'm good.
Irving,
you got to say something. Now, come. Well, you're the first talking dog. You're the second. Irving, you know why people are watching this show? Yeah, it's free.
Irving, you just are so incredibly handsome.
Absolutely amazing.
You're lovely too there, Miss Julie. You got anything to eat around here?
I might be able to get you a snack. You know, he talks so well. I'm curious to know, I mean, has he been tested for his DNA?
Yeah, my father's Snoop Dogg.
Snoop, does that mean you rap too?
I get a dad rat working with a ventriloquist. All right, come on. All right.
I cannot tell you how incredible this act is. And you may have seen Todd because he's been on many a show, including America's Got Talent, right?
Yes, about 10 years ago.
But I mean, you
Let's
really
go to
kickstarted that.
Carr.
In his garage. And
Was that a rough beginning for you?
it was a bit hard on the whole, but that's how I got used to it after a while. And now I live in a case. And it's a nice case. It's a nice case, yes.
It is a nice case. And here's the thing. I don't know if you know that women in America love an Australian accent. Did you know this?
Really?
Oh my word, they're back on the
There's
Australian
plenty of
accent
Australian
again.
stars
Must be a
over
thing.
here, you know.
It's
Hugh
2 women now.
Jackman. Yeah, yes.
Anyway,
Now, tell me
enough
about
Sure. Then we spoke about Magic Saloon as well previously in San Antonio. So the new magician coming up ahead of his summer shows is Scott Pepper. Yeah.
To show you some rootin' tootin' tricks. Apparently.
You
So,
like
yeah.
that? You like that line? Okay, so Magic Saloon open all summer, family fun.
Yeah, every single day of the week. And this week, you got me. I am
Tootin'
performing
Scott
the show that started it all. So I thought I'd bring a little thing here to show you while we got time. So I got actually 2 to choose from, red or blue, Jen?
Oh, red.
Red, okay, let's do red. This is my red deck. This actually deck hasn't been printed yet.
Okay.
So it's a little bit pointless showing you a card trick with this because we can't see any of the cards. All of them are blank on the front and the back. So what you'd have to do is print a deck of cards so I could then show you a trick.
Okay.
For instance, if you wanted to print a face, you could print one, but there's no back, which again is kind of useless, right?
Yeah.
So if we wanted to print a back, we could, but then that back has no face, which again is kind of pointless if you want to do a card trick with these cards. So what we really need, Jen, is a face and a back. And that looks like a deck of cards, right?
Yes.
But there's nothing in between,
No,
remember?
there's nothing.
So we need to print the whole deck. To do that, we just snap. Of course, it's always the snap, Jen. And when you snap,
Oh my goodness.
you get a full deck of cards, which we can now do some magic. Pretty cool, huh? I know, but the weird thing is that ink doesn't
And that
last too
is
long. And if you
Scott
just give it a little
Pepper.
swipe
Stop
like that,
it.
it
And we're back to Australia. For those of you from Australia, sorry, there is somebody I haven't seen for a while coming out of the woodwork. Well, not coming out of the woodwork, but being talked about in the Sydney. What is it? The Sydney Morning Herald, and that is the famous performer, Mr. Tim Ellis. And there's a great article on Tim Ellis. There he is with these parakeets. Is that parakeets? Parakeets. And doing fire magic and so on. So there's a lovely article for you to read there. Link is below as normal. Then on ABC News, just a little peek. Justin Wilman's new show has come out. Let's just get a clip.
Show and is now out with a new TV special. Justin Wilman's Magic Lover premiered last week and is currently ranked in the top 10 most popular shows on Netflix. Let's take a look.
What are your thoughts on AI and its implications on humanity?
Tons of children in my grade use it to cheat on math tests. You know, there's stuff.
How many of their names can you say right now? Who?
Ava, Sarah's.
They called him out. All right.
Oh, man.
I was laughing because Magic Lover or
Yeah.
Magic Lover, depending on the intonation, has a,
Anyway,
a whole
you can watch
different
the show.
meaning. Yeah.
Then off to Korea. Mailer Business newspaper on the 28th and 29th. There is a performance, the Magic Expedition performance featuring Korea's representative magicians will be held at the Seongsu Art Hall in Seoul. The Magic Expedition performance featuring a magician representing Korea will be held on 28th and 29th. Stage will feature 10 representative Korean magicians who passed the FISM World Championship of Magic Asian qualifiers. So that, yeah, it's nice to get out to Korea as well. They're really pumping the magic. And the performance was helped by comedian Jeon Yoo-sung, who is well known as a magic lover. He has contributed to the development of magic culture for a long time by holding the National Amateur Magic Competition with Jeon Yoo-sung, Korea's first magic competition in 2000 with the late magician Lee Hung-sung, aka Alexander Lee. So well done to them. Enjoy the show if you go. And I'm seeing a couple more of these happening. This is the Carlsbad Village Association Alchemy After Dark Magician's Showcase. That is on Saturday, June the 28th, which is today, 6:30 to 10:30 p.m. Alchemy After Dark, a night of magic, mystery, and mayhem. There are obviously tickets and drinks. It's at the Witch Creek Winery. We're turning Witch Creek Winery into a spellbinding playground for one unforgettable night. Whether you're out for a date, rolling deep with your crew, or just want something different from your usual Friday plans, this one's for you. Doors open at 6:30. Grab food, sip something special, and settle in. So the reason I mentioned this one is close-up show starts at 7:30 and the main stage show at 9 p.m. So it's nice to see this happening. So magicians join together and get going with Cape Town. Got a lot of wineries here. I just thought I'd help get this out there. Every magic finalist on Britain's Got Talent. So that is on the YouTube channel Magician's Got Talent. And it includes Jamie Raven, 4MG, Cillian O'Connor, Damon O'Brien, Trixie, X Series 13, Jasper Cherry, Series 14, James and Dylan Piper, Series 14, Matt Edwards, Series 11, Ben Hart, Series 13, Essie Simpson, Series 11, Richard Jones, Series 10, and Harry Moulding, Series 18. So that would be really worth watching if you've got the time for it. It's about an hour. 1 hour and 8 minutes, 51 seconds. I think we have mentioned this before. However, Stars of Magic, Tucson, 2025 at 330 South Scott Avenue. That is on the 16th of August, 2025. And that is the Stars of Magic show. The Stars of Magic show, presented by the Society of American Magicians, Assembly number 136, has been a cornerstone of Tucson's entertainment scene since its inception in 1988. The show has provided a platform for both emerging and seasoned magicians to showcase their talents. Over the years, it has become a cherished annual tradition, celebrating the art of magic and fostering a vibrant community of performers and enthusiasts. So that is on the 18th, the 16th of August 2025, if you're in Phoenix, in Tucson. Then I see that you'll recognize that face. The Las Vegas Weekly has mentioned Wonderground. That is described as Magic Castle meets Burning Man by Master Magician Jeff McBride. Wonderground is a monthly meeting of the minds. Entertainers from around the world plan trips around this intimate variety show, as it's been known to conjure camaraderie among the flourishing magic scene and its legendary circle. So then they give the website for Wonderground. If you go to Wonderground itself, Magical Beginnings, the Wonderground was created as a place to bring the community of magic and variety together for an extraordinary experience in co-created art and play. Artists, magicians, variety performers, dancers, painters, musicians, multimedia artists, and poets come together to celebrate and create an experience. Wonderground is held at the world-famous Area 15. The 90-minute show experience is hosted by world-renowned magician Will Bradshaw, and so on. So I'm going to put the link as well for their website. Well, it's in the article, so that will be below. Thank you. Then Magicians open storefront in Nutley. Grand opening will include free shows. A little bit of magic has arrived in Nutley. So the Winnick Brothers Magicians recently announced they're opening a storefront at 141 Franklin Avenue in Nutley. They'll be hosting magic shows, parties for adults and children, holding a variety of classes and offering other services such as wedding entertainment and corporate events. As part of their grand opening, the comedy themed magicians will be performing 3 free shows during the week of June the 30th to July the 3rd, Monday to Thursday at 6 p.m. And then you can reserve a spot. So that's also fascinating that you open a storefront as a magic festival. Nice idea. Americans come up with some really creative ideas, I must say. Well, I thought there was a last article in Hindi, but which I obviously can't understand. It appears not to have been. So thank you all, folks. That is all for today. I will see you again in 3 days. Keep well, and I will put the links below. And if you want to be on the show, just saying hello to everybody, let me know. I'd love to have little guests who just pop their heads on and say hello to everyone. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.